Hello, and welcome to a discussion of the issues of Campaign 2008. I'm Chris Kergard. Representing the Democratic viewpoint, Elaine Hopkins. Representing the Republican viewpoint, Marcia Livers.
Hi.
Our topic today is immigration. On this topic, Senator Obama voted for a 2006 bill offering legal status to illegal immigrants subject to certain conditions, including English proficiency, payment of back taxes, and fines. Senator Obama voted for the construction of a border fence with Mexico. On the same topic, Senator McCain sponsored a 2006 bill that would have allowed illegal immigrants to stay in the United States, work, and apply to become citizens after learning English, paying fines and back taxes, and clearing a background check. He now says that he would secure the border first, and he did also vote for the construction of a border fence with Mexico. By virtue of a coin toss, Elaine Hopkins will respond first.
I support Senator Obama's plan. I think it's the only logical way to deal with the large number of illegal immigrants in the U.S. However, I would differ with him on the border fence. I would hope he would rethink that. That's been very disruptive to the border. I've read about that, and it seems terrible. The real facts are that fences and walls have never stopped immigration. Look at the Great Wall in China. It didn't stop immigration there. Immigration is a fact of life. People are going to move. It's happened throughout history since the Roman Empire. What we can do is try to legalize immigrants who are here, reduce incentives for them to come to the U.S. In fact, I've read somewhere that the numbers are dropping off because there are no jobs for them now, which is a sad commentary too. And try to make life better for people in a humane way. I've read about prisons constructed to house illegal immigrants. That's a terrible thing under the Bush administration. That ought to be ended. I don't know how Obama feels about that, but his general impulse is to try to make things better in this very difficult situation, and I would agree with that.
Marcia Livers.
Well, John McCain believes that there can be no meaningful immigration program without first securing the borders. The next step he would use is to go after the employers who are bringing those people here and hiring them. He would also force those people who want to stay here under a temporary worker program to learn English, pay all fines, pay all back taxes on wages that they've earned in the past, and try to get citizenship. If they don't get citizenship, they would be deported back to their own countries. Also, under his plan is there's many people who are waiting outside this country legally to try to become citizens of the United States, and he will try to end that backlog of those wanting to enter this country legally, which I think is a very humane way of going about it.
Right. I would hope that whoever is elected president would adopt a more humane approach to this. One interesting sidelight to this issue is that under Republican pressure and the unions in this country have really been decimated, especially in industries like meat packing. This opened the door for illegal immigrants to come in and take these jobs. And apparently, as the recent history shows, they come in when jobs are available. I think if we strengthen union representation, some of this illegal immigration will stop because the jobs will pay a living wage and they won't be there to tempt illegal immigrants to come into this country. These people are just looking to earn a living. I would also hope that Obama would work to improve living standards in Mexico and other Latin American nations. Again, I think most of these people don't want to leave their homes. They're forced to by desperation. I trust Obama to have a more humane approach to this than any Republican administration. I think history bears that out.
I think Senator McCain's plan is best. I think that there is jobs for those people, like say, well, example, migrant farm workers. There's a need for those jobs. Those are also jobs that the unions don't go after. The illegal immigrants come here, and anything they make is better than what they can earn in their own countries. So the minimum wage a lot of times doesn't even apply to them, because that's way more than what they could earn in their own countries, and it would support their families there. So they won't, the unions won't go after them, because these jobs are not jobs that American workers actually want. But under John McCain's plan, these jobs would first be offered to American workers, and then if there are no takers, then they would be offered to a temporary workforce of legal immigrants.
You're speaking of a guest worker program, and who can oppose that? And I don't think Obama disagrees with that issue either. I think it is interesting that McCain first supported a more liberalized immigration law and then has somewhat repudiated that stand as the campaign has gone forward, perhaps playing to his Republican base. I too would agree with enforcement against employers who exploit these people. I think anybody working in the U.S. ought to come under protection of U.S. laws, whether they're citizens or not. And again, I think Senator Obama is more inclined to do that kind of thing in a Democratic administration than Republicans have been in the past.
Okay. Thank you both very much.